Hey! So this is unprecedented. I wasn't expecting anything like this.
Yeah, we get the intro and everything. It's
I know,
like
right?
we're like organised and shit, man.
It's fantastic, and as you all know, as you are all aware, what they've gone and done, they've changed up the Calamitous schedule this time around. We're not going for a proper season. Everyone's got a fresh team. Everyone's going fresh, and it's the World Cup, baby. Crack your beers.
It's the World Cup, yeah. Glug glug glug, etc.
Oh yes. Oh, that's a very nice porter. But yes,
Oh, I've got a ruby red, man. I've got a ruby red. Very tasty, very tasty. It's always good. It's always good.
Hi, Rain. You know what? You just reminded me. I haven't got the chatbot built on that, open it. Anyway, yes. So here we go. It's the World Cup. We decided finally to do some change it up. So as you the ones that are here are quite aware, the Calamitous Casual is now completely Discord only. The Facebook group has been paused until we figure out what the fuck to do with it.
It's probably not coming back. I mean, it's literally, we want people on Discord. Discord does all the work for us. Why would we not want everybody on Discord? So it's kind of like we think you should be on Discord more.
Yes.
So
Agreed.
in fact, if you want to do this, you shall be on Discord.
Yes,
which
quite
is fair enough.
Yes, so it's all on Discord only. Everyone's got fresh teams. We're doing it.
Yeah, this is like let's just have a bit of fun. It was getting a bit jobby for some of us in the admin team, so this is right. Let's spice things up. So we've got the World Cup. So there will be points awarded for quality names and quality themes following that name.
Yes.
And there will be shame.
Yes, there will be shame given
those
to
people who did not understand what was going on.
Exactly. Shame will be put upon them from a great height.
Shame.
Anyway,
so should we have a look at division? So Group A.
We're
this
Group
is the first group. We had a live draw and everything. Everything is entirely random. Yeah, we should start with teams. So we've got the Elven Union.
We've got some Anarchities.
Yes, which is the Elven Canucks. So obviously Canadian.
Yes, which makes sense.
Nice colour scheme. Keeping Canadian theme.
Very Canadian.
Red and white. Very nice.
Very Canadian. Like it. In terms of the naming scheme, it doesn't look very Canadian.
I don't believe that's Canadian elves. I don't think there isn't a Canadian elf name scheme.
No, there's no elf called A or Buddy, or Guy or Friend. This is my limited amount of like.
That was so xenophobic.
It was a little bit. Sorry.
I mean, like really.
Where's the Tim Hortons sponsor as well? Where's the Tim Hortons sponsor? Anyway,
So I'm gonna give that a 2 out of 10 because it does involve a country, but there was a lot more room. There was a lot more room.
Yes, absolutely. Rain. Shame
right there.
But
shame.
Not
shame.
Little shame, just shame.
Minor shame, small shame,
half shame.
Because there is mention of a country.
There is a mention.
3 then. We're gonna go 3. We're not gonna go 2. We're gonna go 3. I was harsh.
Okay.
I'll stop channeling Craig Revel Horwood at half. But anyway, so I mean, fairly standard build.
Yeah,
2 blitzers, catch. Well, actually, no, it's not really, because you normally take everything, don't you? But 12 people, 12 elves. Don't see that very often. But makes sense with armor 7. 2 rerolls, no apothecary, so could come bite her in the arse.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't, because I mean that's actually really solid start. I think you can go a long way with that with elves, because you've got the 2 mate, you've got the actual play bit built around. You've got the blitzers, you've got everything, but you are very much like telegraphed of what you're doing.
Yes,
but
quite.
I like it. I like
it. But bear in mind, these are elves; they deserve to die. Anyway, no.
She's got one ready for death, though.
She's got a spare ready for death, just in case. Next, we've got Louisiana. Oh no, sorry, hang on. Or is it? No, sorry, not Liz.
Lithuania.
Lithuania, sorry. Ooh,
that we can get behind that one. That's good. We're liking that. Let's have a look at the names.
Questar, Mindsy, Gungstar, Turret, Gunner, Vector, Aerotark, Ace, Ares, and Neutrino.
I mean, there's something going on.
I'm not quite sure where the naming scheme fits into. If are these Lithuanian names?
I'm assuming not.
I don't know. Could you
I don't know much about Lithuania. You might need to explain yourself, Sam.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a shame. The name is good.
Absolutely not. And he's gone for the Croc start. I approve.
Yeah, Crocs. He's gone for the full team start, mate.
He's gone for the full team.
Crocs. Crocs, all Sauruses, 2 rerolls. It's brave though with lizards. Could come back bite you in the arse if you get rolling dice. Could come back and bite you in the arse. I'm gonna give it a 7.
A 7.
On point name, theme not carried through. Name is on point. Theme not carried through. Understandably.
Quite.
7.
Sean.
7.
Sean got the short straw here. He's got halflings. The Swedes.
Yes.
I agree. I like in the colour scheme as well. Blue and yellow makes sense.
Yep. Absolutely spot on.
And they're all types of Swede.
All root vegetables.
All
Very
root
good.
vegetables. Yucca, carrot, yam, arrowroot, turmeric, taro, ginger, cassava, turnip, Swede, potato, and
strong start as well. It's the straight up 600 start.
Yeah, straight up 600.
So you should have on the club. So we've got the stadium with the Knuffle altar as well.
We do have the stadium with the Knuffle altar.
So even on your first game, home or away against the 1000 TV teams, you can take Deep Root or Sarah Michelle Gellar and the hot pot.
Yes, and
That's why you've got room reroll, because you've got the pot to get your rerolls up.
Yes.
It's actually really hard to play against. It's totally the way you should play Flings, in my opinion.
Agreed.
I like it. And naming theme.
That's spot on.
I want to leave myself places to go, but actually it's a 10.
Isn't
it? It's on it, isn't it? It's
the Swedes. It is on it.
It's Swedes. It is on it. That is what when we asked for pun country names, that is quality. 10.
Yes, quite absolutely.
Carries 2 in the theme. Can't argue with it, and a very good colour scheme as well.
Yes, indeed.
On it.
Next, we've got Scouse Boy, our raiding champ.
Again, another quality strong name. Squatswana.
Squatswana, because the short squat. Love it. And what's the colour of Botswana? Is it red?
I think Botswana does have something to do with red.
I mean,
African flags are not particularly well represented in the colour scheme.
And you know what?
We'll be honest.
You know what? Botswana, I agreed to this reference for these names. Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, James Mazer, Sting, Gambon Corner, the Reesby Price car, Oliver! All the way down. It's obviously a massive reference to Top Gear, of which they went to Botswana. That's where they took Oliver. I myself approve.
It's good.
I myself approve.
It is good. I think a 9.
For me, it's a solid 9 from me. It's a solid.
Yeah, it deserves it. Quality name. He rethought himself as well. Like I know.
Yes, he did. And you know what? I'm glad he rethought himself.
Because that's quality. Well played.
Well done, Scouse Boy.
I mean, it's solid start. You go for the double runner, double blitzer, double troll slayer, all the long beards, 3 rerolls. I mean, what are you doing? That's it. That's how you start a dwarf team, isn't it? To be fair, I maybe take the apothecary, but you're going to rely on that armor 9 that you're not going to get battered in game 1, aren't you?
Early on, the armor 9 should hold you until you get your Apo, so you can probably do 2.
I mean, it's not like I lost a troll slayer in game 1 when I played dwarf.
Oh yeah, that's well, always.
And had the Apo.
Always prepare for Sod's Law.
Orcses.
Das Arnie's babies.
Arnie's babies.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, okay.
Okay, so he's gone for
I get
Arnie.
It's an Arnold Schwarzenegger reference.
Yes.
So, and they are all Arnold Schwarzeneggers.
They are Arnold Schwarzeneggers. I feel like the name
Although
could
he's
be more
missed a trick because he hasn't got John Kimball.
Oh. Yes, he has missed a trick there.
I feel it's not country enough. I get it, but it's kind of racist. Because it's sort of saying only the Austrian. You're in fact Arnold Schwarzenegger. There is only Arnold Schwarzenegger in Austria. I think a 5.
5. I agree.
There is a theme there.
Yeah.
It is carried through. Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, from the point of view of looking at it as an Orc team, solid start, right? You can't.
Oh yeah, in terms of like how Orc builds go, this is an Orc build.
Yeah.
It's like all the blitzers, all the Black Orcs,
one thrower, 2 liners.
and spare linos. Yeah. Done. Simple. Can't argue with that. Cool.
No messing.
And then this is mine.
Manger de Brie Français.
Yes.
So this is the Eaters of French Brie.
Yes. I've put them all in yellow, obviously, because cheese.
Obviously, because cheese. I mean, fruity build. Fruity build. Care to explain yourself?
No.
As I am the resident Bretonian expert, obviously.
Yes. Full
Being as I'm French, right?
Full blitzes.
So why have you gone for the four blitzes, two blockers, 211 with linemen?
Because reasons.
Because reasons. Because I mean,
Those
as you
are
will
my own.
know, I am an advocate of the 4 blocker, 2 blitzer to 12 linemen, 3 reroll build.
The logic for this, looks like the reason for this is it is slightly meta-y because like three of the 5 teams I go against don't really have block built in, i.e. the halflings and lizards. The union have 2 blitzes. The dwarf do have a lot of block, and the orc only have 4 blitzes. So it's like those 3 I'm hoping not to go against. So I'm using my 4 blockers to use the block to the advantage to try and level them as quickly as possible.
Because I mean that's fair enough if you can get the casualties. I mean what reason why I do it the other way is because actually block is the most important piece. Wrestle is really effective against block because you can go through people with block with wrestle. Also, they have strength access, and they're the only ones on your team that do it. You are a very, very, very grindy team.
Yes, very, very much my style.
Hence why the blockers all getting guard early on, really important.
Yeah,
especially if you guard and stand firm, they're just a pain in the arse. You become like an absolute arsehole to play against because you've got fend, you've got stand firm. You can't just fucking move them, and the blitzers can then start doing the work around it.
Exactly.
But, you know, obviously I'm on the team. There is plus points here. There is. I'm at a 6 though, Fritch. I think.
6?
No, 7. 7.
Why?
7. Go on.
Because
it's not. It's. So it's not a country per se, because it is the Eaters of French Brie.
The French?
They are French.
Yeah.
But it is the Eaters of French, not Brie, not the French Eaters of Brie.
Okay.
If it was the French Eaters of Brie, you know, got to be grammatically correct.
Okay, but bear in mind, I don't speak French. I don't speak French a lick. This was
Google does. Google does.
This was Google Translate.
Yeah, well, Google's translated it to eaters, so mangeurs de brie français, which is of the French cheese.
Anyway, but you'll notice every single name there is a person with the Calamitous Casual.
I agree.
And then secondly, they're all types of French cheese.
Yes. Strong commitment to a theme.
It took a long time to figure out what to call these people. It took Googling. Lots of Googling.
The main reason is I fucking hate Brie.
Alright, sorry, the fact I called you and Breeson is a bit of a...
Yeah, yeah, just no. My favourite French cheese is a French cheese called... Reblochon, which
God bless you.
Fucking stinks. No, it stinks. It's
it
like when you open that thing, it smells like the foulest. Like literally, like someone has taken socks, buried them in soft peat for 9 months, then pulled them out, and then just sprayed a bit of Lynx on them to try and make them smell nice and vile.
Nice.
Vile. However, when you melt it, it is beautiful.
Okay, nice. I must object to what Rain is saying. It's like, okay, oops, like my team start in season 10. Did you go for the 4 blitzer build? And then she kicks off shouting favoritism. For a start, you're spelling favoritism wrong. There's a U in there. Secondly,
the Americans.
Yeah, no, right. And secondly, I'm made of cheese. That's the best I got. No,
okay, so
I'll probably dive in. Let's have a look at the schedule. So starting off. The Eaters of French Brie, as it were, are going against some elves. This hopefully works out in my favour.
This is where if your build is to pay off, this is the game it pays off in.
Yes, because I need to
slap. Because you need to get some slap on.
I need to get some slap on, or at least like wrestle some people to the ground.
Yeah, the blitzers here can do work because you are against squishy LVs.
Yeah, squishy LVs, and more to the point, unleveled LVs, so they should be able to
Yeah.
they should fail as much as they will at the
So
moment.
so I think this is a win for the eaters of French Brie.
Yes, I
Versus the
completely
Elven.
agree.
I feel that you have every opportunity here for a 2-1 grinder.
Yes, this is going to be a 2-1 grinder.
So then we got Orcs versus
Lizards.
Lithuanian.
Lithuania,
This
yeah.
this comes down to who rolls better dice.
Yeah,
However, because it's low skill start, especially with the Black Orcs, everything's going to level up. My money's on the Orcs because they
do have a
have
little
got
bit of block.
3 re-rolls and a little bit more block.
No, they've infinitely more block. These are lizards.
Well, yes, true. Infinitely more block. I think it's going to be a tricky game for Lithuania there. There's no one to particularly injure. There's no one to fight against. You're in a scrap against an equally strong and equally fraught front line. You've got one less reroll. Yeah, and he's got ways to hurt them skinks.
Yes, he does have ways to hurt them skinks. On the other hand, though, there's another side to this. If the Crocs gets his tail in the way and causes some issues, these Orcs aren't exactly known for their dodging.
No,
not normally.
But
they dodge on
why
3-ups naturally.
Well,
yeah. They dodge on 3-ups naturally. Obviously, insert the Crocs
forward. Yes, but Orcs don't dodge, mate. Orcs punch.
Yeah, orcs punch, but I'm thinking if you use the tail to its advantage and try and
Yeah, I mean, we'll put it this way: a 4-up dodge is worse odds than a 2 dice uphill with block.
Really?
Yes. So if you are straight up Blitzer versus Crop Score, block the bloody thing.
Fair enough. Fair play. They are wise words from Ewan.
Because you will more often than not succeed in getting the fuck away from it, either by sticking on its backside or by pushing it the fuck away. Either which way, it then has to move again to fight you. Lastly, we've got Squatswana versus. I mean, you wouldn't want to be the Swedes, would you?
You would not want to be the Swedes.
This feels like Andorra versus Brazil.
Yeah. That's about right.
It's a whooping. It's a whooping.
It is a whooping. It's like lots of block, lots of tackle, and this is against a team which is low armor, low strength, lots of dodge.
Yeah.
This is the worst possible. Well, at least on the upside for Sean, at least it's out the way. It's out the way now. It's gone and done. It's out the way. There's no issues.
I mean, I'd be scumming deep into this one. Go with the 3 really strong guys at the front and just try and kick some dwarf out the way.
Yeah, just try and kick some dwarf sculling as best you can with trees. Deep root, absolutely. Anyone else, or is it just not enough money?
Yeah. I think there's not enough money for Morgenthau.
No, God no. I'll probably think.
You are 0 re-rolls slightly on the dwarfs. No, they've got 3, haven't they? So it's likely to be 1 re-roll. So I mean, you can use that to your advantage if you can get in a good place. If it does roll badly, but I do suspect this is going to end up with some dead halflings.
Yeah, maybe Puggy's not a bad shout either.
Puggy's a terrible shout.
No, Puggy's a terrible shout.
Because he's still armor 6. He may be strength 3 and he may have block, but he's still got dodge and he's still going to get put on his arse and he's still going to die turn 1.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it's going to be 150k that was wasted.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah, just deep root and get the
punch. Deep root and punch.
Deep root, punch, and chef.
Yeah, definitely chef. Always chef, man.
Always chef.
Okay, so that's Group A.
That is Group A.
Of the World Cup. We should move on to Group B.
Group B, let's see if we can find it.
I mean, just to break with the trend.
Oh god, they're not in the right order.
Of course, when have they ever been?
Group A, B, here we go.
No.
What?
Yeah. I'm behind on. I'm watching your stream. Anyway,
sorry,
yes, B.
Yes, now this is you. Explain yourself.
I mean, it's fairly obvious. The Riekland Fußballbund.
Yes,
obviously. Very Germanic cross there.
Yeah, very Germanic cross
Germany away kit in the colours. You know,
yep.
nice and and obviously a suitably attractive ogre.
Yes, absolutely.
Team roster, you'll see they're named after famous Reichlandians,
Yes.
Reichlandian football players.
Yeah, that's a lot of Germans.
That is Lothar Matthäus there, the very attractive troll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Pretty nice looking build.
Fairly straightforward, mate. Starting ogre, 3 re-rolls, 4 blitzers, thrower.
Yeah, job done really.
Lineman to 11. It's done, isn't it? Yeah. I've got 40k in the bank, so game 1 I get the apothecary anyway.
Yep, true.
Just have to get through game 1. So don't want anything too fighty, basically.
Yeah, I was a good 7 out of 10. I like that.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it's national football team. I think that's more than a 7, but
Yeah.
I was harsh on you, wasn't I?
Yeah, a bit.
I can't argue with that. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say, is there really?
No. United Nations of Boneheads.
I mean, if you can't pick a country, go with all of them.
Yeah. Honestly, This is Luna, and I was don't know why I was expecting some sort of South African relation, because she's our only South African. But then she just got and called us after. We are. Oh, no, I'm an ogre. So is a brother. But beyond that, I'm not quite sure what these guys are.
They're people.
They're people.
It's 5 ogre build. 5 ogre build is bravery personified.
I like it. I like the.
This is either the build. This is either the build of somebody who is utterly nailed on with ogres, doesn't give 2 shits, or has absolutely no clue what they're doing.
All 3 are Luna.
Wonderful. This feels good.
This feels good.
Yeah, because I mean, if you haven't played ogres before, if you don't know, Bonehead is the problem.
Bonehead is always the problem.
And ogres rerolls cost a fucking fortune.
Yeah, 70k a crack. They are not cheap.
Your
70k crack.
Goblars aren't going to use it, but you're probably not going to have any left by the second half of the game if you go too few ogres. If you go too many ogres, you're probably not going to have any Goblars left by the end of the game, because your ogres are going to spend most of the time scratching their fucking noggin.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to get stuck and wonder what's going on. The upside to these ogres being that they do not have a loner, though, so you can use rerolls on the Bonehead.
You can use the rerolls on them, but then again, you've only got 2.
Yes, you've only got 2. So
quite frankly, you're probably going to need them to pick up the goddamn ball.
Yes, unless you do the weird thing and leave it to your snotlings.
I mean, your snotlings are there for one reason alone. That is to give SPP to the Germans, right?
Correct. Or anyone who they're over against. But yes.
I mean, I can't give too much on the team. Maybe a 6, because there is a nation in there.
Yes, I guess there's a United Nation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't understand the team, but it is an ogre team. It'd be interesting to see how well that does. I'm not betting on it.
No.
No offense.
Egypt over 100s.
I mean, yeah, reasonable. What else are you going to call an undead team, right?
Yeah, and to be fair, they've gone for some Egyptian names right there.
Yeah.
Those are all Egyptian names as far as I'm aware.
Yes, definitely are.
3 rerolls. Obviously, no Alho because they're Neko, don't need it.
Triple ghoul.
Triple ghoul, is it? Yeah, you don't see a triple ghoul build often.
It's risky because ghouls are the squish.
Yeah.
They're armor 7. They don't have regen.
Yep.
They are asking to die.
But if mainframes scores lots with them, then who are we to argue?
But they are fast, so
they are fast. They've got some legs on them. Movement 7.
So it's an interesting setup. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see it. It's going to do well. I'm going to give it an 8 because Egypt is in the name, and they are definitely Egyptian.
Yep, 100%. It's a shame he wasn't.
It's not punny. It's not punny, but it's still good. I mean, I will go here right now and just say, Faroe Islands.
Yes. Great batshit. Is this a Brexit reference? No, sorry.
What great bullshit. I'm guessing so.
Bullshit. Yeah.
High elves, right?
Yep,
I mean,
these
this
are
is how
high
you
elves.
build. High elves, you take everything. You go 2 blitzes, you go 2 catches, you go the thrower, you go the 11-man roster, you go the 2 rerolls. I mean, it's what you do.
Yeah, exactly. Significant lack of a naming scheme here. Shame.
Yeah, they do feel. Yeah. I can only give it a 4.
I
Theme
was
not
going to
carried
say,
through.
a 3. No naming
Oh, you're
scheme
harsher man
whatsoever.
than me.
And
Yeah.
even the team painting colours isn't exactly indicative of any sort of like apart from. I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, why is it not blue? Come on, people. No, I don't know if blue's an option, but anyway.
it just says
Yeah,
it says great
it's going to be hard
bullshit.
work. It's going to be hard work, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
there's not even a motto to pull it together.
No,
You
there
know, like
isn't.
if you look at mine, I've got a motto.
Yeah, you do. You got very. Oh, sorry, what's it?
Versin die Gewinner.
Translate, please.
We are the champions.
Ah, nice. Excellent. And next we've got oh my god, this is
I
um
know. Even look at the Egyptian one. It's Kas Alamferik Tisa Asir Latin Araba, which I don't know what that means, but it sounds war cryy.
yes, but this one is
So this is the commissioner. This is Chathelrop Verica.
where's that?
I'm guessing, fuck knows, but Czechoslovakia. I know it's based on.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Annoyingly, the commissioner gets wood elves again, but he's had wood elves before. He's had wood elves before.
He's played Wood Elves before. Strong Athrel, great Lorien. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what if you're gonna play elves, wood elves, you've pretty much got one choice, and that's take both war dancers.
Yeah, if you don't take both war dancers, you're not playing wood elves, right? That's just it. I mean, there's nothing else to say about that. There's a lot of linemen, there's a catcher, 2 war dancers. Yeah.
It's going to be the elf way, 2 rerolls. What do you need them for?
Yeah, exactly.
Overpowered bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. And then finally, now Dizzy, we need words.
Oh, we need it. We need a thing. What do we give him?
Oh,
There's elf names. Yeah, 7.
Oh, is it elf names he got?
He's got elf names. I don't know. I don't think
Oh,
he's.
no.
I think he's named them.
We need to know what they're named after.
Guessing
Glyphandril.
elves.
Maybe from probably like Lord of the Rings elves or something like that. I'm not sure.
No, I mean they sound elfy.
Yeah, but Dizzy, we need words. First of all.
Yeah, come on, Dizzy rats. I mean, yes, absolutely. Why would you not? If you're, but where you could have totally made a rat name pun.
Yeah, and multiple I like a ratty nation sort of pun as well. I mean, like, there could be anything. I mean,
Ratislavia.
Ratislavia or Skavenia.
Yeah,
Skavenia. Anyway, but Rat Ogre starting build, intriguing. You don't really see that every day.
She's clearly out for. She's in blood mode rats. She's not rat mode rats, but she's got the 3 gunners. She's got the throwers. She's got the blitzers.
Yeah.
Rat Ogre. Well, why the hell not? You might as well burn your reroll. You might as well burn your blitzes on something that's got mighty blow, right?
Yeah.
And frenzy. 2 rerolls could end up dangerous, but you know, rats play ratty things, and this is ratty.
This is quite ratty.
But I can barely give her a 2.
Dizzy's defense. She didn't want to name it after a country to avoid offence. I mean,
no country's going to take offence at being rats if she wins.
Probably not.
Have faith in yourself, Dizzy.
Yeah, I know, right? No one would have taken offence. Probably had a good laugh. Anyway, so let's have a look at the schedule.
I do think Ratislavia wouldn't have upset anybody.
Probably not.
Because it's not even a country.
Exactly. It doesn't exactly exist.
So yeah, I can only give it a 2. I can only give a 2, and that is that there is an attempt at a theme.
Yes. So going into the actual schedule itself, United Nation of Boneheads versus Dizzy Rats.
It's a good start for the Boneheads.
This is a good start for the Boneheads because
to be fair, most things there are 2 teams in this division that are a lot of Armour 7. Armour 7 versus lots of Mighty Blow is favouring that Mighty Blow a bit. So I think you're going to lose to both of them because they're stupid teams and you're Boneheads. So it's not going to go well for you. But it's a good start. You should be able to get some SPP onto those ogres getting
Yes.
ready for the next game. So I think it's as reasonable a start as you can get. Like, you're unlikely to win it,
Yep.
but you might kill some rats in the process.
Yeah, and another upside as well. This is one of the few times the Noblars might actually be able to.
Yeah, there's
do,
not a lot of tackle knocking about.
There's
Not too much
not a lot of
block.
tag not knocking about, and also yes, the Noblars strength 1. The gut runners are strength 2. You only need 3 Noblars, and you got a 2 die.
Yeah, yeah. You got an automatic 3 die with an ogre.
Oh yeah, of course. That depends. That all depends if they move or not.
But the ogre's only getting near them one turn,
Yeah,
isn't
exactly.
it? So I mean, I think that's a Dizzy Rats win, but it could be a painful one.
Yeah.
I also get the impression that Luna's a violent woman.
Absolutely, she is violent. Violent is a word you could use to describe Luna in most situations. But yes, I agree. She's good. Luna will be going for blood.
Okay, so then we've got Egypt versus the Reekland football one.
Yeah. So are you gonna teach some?
Well, obviously, I'm going to win. It's 2-1, right? Obviously.
Yeah. You reckon?
But I mean, to be fair, let's break it down. So it's actually, it's quite a classic clash.
Yes.
Here, he doesn't outspeed me, so that speed advantage of the ghouls is lowered by the fact that I've got 4 people that are also movement 7, and they all have block.
Yes.
I can hurt him if he tries to break. I think, in a straight up fight, it's armor 8 versus armor 8 on the line. I'm faster, so I should be able to use that to my advantage. I'm not like suffering a massive. I'm one mighty blow less. You know what I mean? It's strong vibes towards the Germans, right?
Yes.
Humans are quite general, and this feels like a general advantage.
Yeah.
The disadvantage, the fight disadvantage isn't large.
No, it's not. You got in terms of how
compared to the speed advantage.
Strength to skill, ratio, I guess. You two are fairly evenly matched. They do have the ghouls that have dodge, but they're still quite fragile themselves anyway. So you could just kill them.
Well, I mean, it's a reasonable decision. If you can't catch it and stop it, kill it.
Yes, of course, it makes sense. Oh, sorry.
And then we've got the great bullshit versus Czechoslovakia.
Yes, Czechoslovakia.
Ben's going to have to give it in the comments after this as how you pronounce that. Break down phonetically, please.
Yes.
What do you reckon? Elf-off?
It is an elf-off. I reckon...
Is it elves with armour or elves with legs?
That's a mighty fine question. Those dwarf dancers, you can't ignore them at all.
But no, they're stupid, aren't they?
They are daft. I honestly think this is going to be a wood elf win, but it'll be a 2-1.
Yeah, I'm feeling a wood elf win as well.
Yeah, it just sounds like
can't.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean it could be like 7-5, but
yeah,
depends how it goes.
Yeah, probably be a high scoring one, probably 4-3 or something like that. But...
Yeah, they'll both come out of it well.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, keep going.
Interesting. So shall we? Oh, we're having a Fritch advert break.
Sorry.
Right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, well,
because I don't have a subscription. I don't pay money.
Oh, fair enough. Well, have fun with that.
To be fair, I don't have money. I need to like save it to pay for gas bills nowadays.
Oh God, yeah. We'll crack on.
Should we move on to 3?
We shall move on to Group 3. Group C even.
Just see Group C. Number 3, Group C.
Number 3, Group C. Mr. Unwin's back.
Classic name, quality name.
Elf Salvador.
Colours. Elf Salvador, and the colours are spot on.
Yes. They've all called Salvador.
And let's brilliant, perfectly played. It's also worth noting that it is Sam Unwin, and it wouldn't be Sam Unwin unless there was some fruit involved, and that fruit
is 1 reroll.
Is the assassin
and
assassin
and 1 reroll.
And a witch elf.
This is going to be a very fun team to watch. This is going to be mental.
Sam Unwin playing what Sam Unwin does. So.
Yes, Sam Unwin doing Sam.
Do you know what? I've got to give it 10 for the theme. I think it carries itself. The colours are right. I like the name, and it's It's simple but silly.
Yeah, it's very, very unwin.
Yeah, and it's very and he's got an assassin, man. You've got to give 10, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know who go up against
Will it
first.
work out for him?
Let's find out.
Sure, he's out. Talking of
yeah, talking of
goblins,
yeah,
of blue and white, Nordic
Trolland. Ooh,
Trolland.
yeah,
Holland,
like it.
Holland, I like it. A Nordic, because obviously he's not.
Yeah. And it's like a sort of
I like the colours. To be honest, it looks a bit Ku Klux Klan-y though. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna enjoy people killing.
Just a little bit.
I'm gonna enjoy them being killed.
Yeah, just a smidge. But it's a pretty standard looking build, isn't it? There's a fanatic, so there's a ball and chain, there's a chainsaw, there's a pogoer, no bombardier to speak of.
100k deficit. I mean, no, I mean it's reasonable.
100k deficit. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
leave yourself room for 2 bribes, 3 rerolls.
Yeah, 2 bribes, easy. Apo after the first game, most likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a fine build. This is normal for goblins. You don't expect it to go much further than that anyway. Now Max, words are needed. We hate our sell so much.
Oh, we Nordic Trolland. What are we giving that?
Oh,
a 9.
I say an 8.
I don't know the names actually. Yeah, 8. We'll go with 8. Max, he hates himself so much that he couldn't be bothered following a theme. Come on, you vampires. Why are you not even like
Okay, 0. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. It's a 0 for effort. No team, no nothing.
Oh mate, he's getting -3 as soon as you see his team.
And I'm looking at it now. I really hate this goddamn team. This random generator sucks.
Look at the way he's laid it out.
I know.
It's designed to trigger us.
He knows.
For that, -3.
Dickhead.
Out of 10.
That being said, he has gone for the 4 rerolls build, which makes.
I mean,
sense.
it's the sensible vampire build, isn't it? 3 vampires, 4 rerolls, take the thralls to 11.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You've got a chance of things going according-ish to plan. They won't. It's vampires. He's going to eat himself. But
absolutely, but it'd be worth it. Mr. Bailey.
Move on.
Mr. Bailey with a team called Gorilla Fingers.
All right. I mean, it's the returns of Mittens and Buttons.
Oh, they're back. Mittens and Buttons are back. Chi-Chi's back.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Lego Benjamin Guybrush as well. Spaghetti Junior.
So he's basically rehashed his Skaven team, but Underworld this time.
I mean, it's reasonable. It's
okay.
I mean,
you get
I've got
one.
to give it. I can. Yeah, no 2 because there's a theme.
Yeah,
and
the
a
old
name.
team.
He's made the effort to.
Yeah,
but it is not. It is not a country pun.
No, it is.
I mean, to be fair, as far as Underworld builds go, this is an Underworld build. You've taken everything. You've got 12 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're away. Job done.
You've got 3 rerolls. I mean,
and
what
an
more do you want? Right? And an Apo. Everything. Perfect.
Spot
Job
on.
done.
Nice. Next, the low key pro blockers. Day.
I mean, if this was not a World Cup.
Yep.
The low key, nice play.
Yep.
Fun words, pro blockers. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
There's a lot of block. I'd approve of this. However, it is a World Cup. There is an Asgardian film. Could have played on the Asgardian country, like
you
literally
could have been...
the Asgardians.
Yes.
Just saying.
Asgardians, or that sounds a bit fun.
Fruity, right?
A bit, just a smidge.
Just a bit. But see what I mean? There is a theme. It can only be a 2 because it isn't on theme.
Yes. I'll give him a 3 because at least he's like.
I mean, and as far as builds go, he's gone for the double berserker, double Ulfwern, a double runner build. So he's not bothering with the Yeti.
No Yeti, which makes me sad.
Yeti. So he's got all his positionals and can take 11 players and can get the 2 rerolls. So it's an interesting position to be in.
Yep.
I kind of like it.
Yep. I like it too.
Because you've still got a bit of strength. You've still got a lot of frenzy. So he's looking for the serfs and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't blame him at all. Yeah, definitely go for this. Definitely search for the serfs.
It's who he gets first and how well he does against it.
Yes, absolutely. That's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what we got next?
Last up, we've got Damo.
Shearer's All Stars. Now, again, no country theme.
So I do understand the theme and the reference.
Mm-hmm.
So it is an
I do as well.
actual Soccer 2 reference.
Yeah.
And then that's the team from Actual Soccer 2. So there is a theme. Is it? I'm going to give it a 3.
Yeah.
But that's mostly because he's trying too hard.
Yeah, probably.
Like, he literally was given as an example of how you would do a country theme in the video.
Yep.
United Arab Emirates.
That would have been absolutely brilliant.
Like, and that was literally in the video where we drew the teams.
Yes.
Me and Ben drew the teams. It's on Twitch. Watch it. Stupid. We drew the teams. We drew who you play and everything like that. He's like, oh yeah, you go for a country name team. Extra points for that. You could go for something like the United Arab Emirates. Brilliant. And you've also got the Faroe Islands as well. Would have worked perfectly. Like, come on.
Yeah. Well, anything Egypt related at all. There are 2 Egyptian teams, but Egypt related.
As I say, Khemri builds go 3 re-rolls, 4 Tomb Guardians. Gone for the double Blitz Ra, not gone for the Throw Ra.
Interesting.
I think Sure Hands is
it's too valuable.
It's too valuable because it basically it stops you burning all your re-rolls.
Yeah,
trying to pick up the goddamn ball.
Yeah, this team is gonna struggle. Then you'll have to like pray you can hold, pray a random fucking skeleton can hold onto it, or a Blitz.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's the fighty build, but they're not fighty. Yeah. It's a really odd one. Khemri look really fighty, but they are absolutely not fighty.
No. Yeah, they're on 7 for the most part.
At all. Well, what they're about is controlling the pitch with those 4 Tomb Guardians.
Yes.
And fighting at the back of it, but you sort of have to take charge of the positioning. So actually, a really strong positional team, which is why they do. You know, people sort of view them quite as a bad team. They're not a bad team. They're just a really difficult team to play well early on because it's all about preempting your opponent's moves and controlling the pitch, which is a very, very hard thing to do.
Absolutely.
Beautiful when it's done well. Yes. Absolutely beautiful.
Thing of beauty, yeah.
Absolute thing of beauty. However, it's very, very rarely done well.
Yes.
Most of the time, people think 4 strength 5. Let's smash things.
Yeah. No, bad juju. Well, I hope these guys develop well because it'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean they're fun to watch.
And let's face it, this is demo, so you just roll 10s anyway.
Yeah, I mean, as far as it goes for starts, it could be worse.
True.
For Shearer's All Stars, so we've got Shearer's All Stars versus the low-key pro blockers. So that's Norse versus Khemri. He's out-strengthening him.
Yep.
He's out-armoring him.
Yep.
He's just not out-blocking him.
Yes.
So this will come down to who can win that fight early on. But there is a bit of Dauntless on those runners.
There is.
He's got ball handling skills, whereas Shearer's All-Star, I think it could hurt, but I do still think the Norse should win that.
Yeah, that should be a Norse victory just for the sheer amount of block. Because all you gotta do is just knock down the skeletons. Then skeletons are armor 7.
Yeah.
That's what you got
after, isn't it? Yeah.
As soon as you get rid of the skeletons, away from the Tomb Guardians is quite easy.
Yeah. Next up, Gorilla Fingers versus El Salvador. So this is Underworld versus Stabby. This Stabby is such a wild card.
Yes.
Especially against Armor 7.
Yes, it's going to be very interesting. I reckon Mr. Unwin is going to amaze us with the first.
I think Mr. Unwin is going to like stab a bloody ball and chain or some shit.
And just instantly kill it.
Yeah, instantly kill it.
Yeah, because ball and chain armor is 7, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know it instantly dies if it goes down.
No, or knocks out. But yeah, I get your point.
Well, you knock it down, it's not studding. It's going off the pitch.
He's going off the pitch. He's sodding off.
So it's and he doesn't have to like engineer a 2 dice block getting strength 8. This could go bad. So I personally feel that El Salvador should win this with that fruity build.
Yes.
2-1. We hurt ourselves so much. Nordic Trollens, so vampires. This division is fruity.
Yes.
Like the Norse and the Kenry must be going, oh yes, wonderful,
Yeah,
with
excellent.
shit that's going on here. Vampires versus goblins. You don't see that every day.
No, you don't. The vampires versus goblins. Honestly, I have no idea how this could go down.
I just don't know this. I watch this game because
Yeah, I would watch this game
fucking
just to
mental.
watch it happen, just to see it happen.
It's just gonna be mental.
I reckon it's going to go to. Honestly, I
I
don't know.
I draw. It feels drawy, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it feels drawy. Yeah, if you don't
I just
know,
don't. I just can't go. I just can't go either way on that one.
No.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a good game though. I think I should watch that one because I think that'll be entertaining.
That will be very insane. And finally, Group D. So let's have a look at these teams. Amazon Babylonians. Thank you, Sam.
Amazonian Babylonians.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there's only one build with Amazons, and that's take 11 players, four blitzers,
Yeah.
throw a catcher, 4 rerolls, and an apothecary.
Yep. Very, very cheat by these rerolls.
It's just ridiculous, man. You just take everything.
Yeah, it's very ridiculous. And I'm liking the names. I think they seem quite Amazonian. I love it. I love it.
Snoo.
Death by Snoo. Honestly, if like Snoo doesn't get a kill, I'll be very disappointed.
So I think it's 7.
7.
7.
I'll probably go 7. I'm 6. I feel a bit harsh.
7. Len Goodman. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, can't really. There's nothing more to speak about there, is there? It's what it is.
Not really.
Short blokes.
I appreciate the theme. No country involved, but short blokes. You are correct. These are all short people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller. Yes, he's short. Tom Cruise. He's pretty short. Magic Fox.
Yeah.
Short. I like it. You know, there is an attempt, and it is a good theme for because it's not country related.
Yes.
I like it. I approve. Just not in this setting.
Yeah. Now this is better. Chaos to Rica. This is.
I mean, we didn't talk about the team. I mean,
Sorry.
he's actually gone relatively fruity here. He's gone for the 6 blockers and the single bull centaur for the 4 rerolls.
Ooh. Okay.
So this could really work well for him.
Yes.
Because he's got so much reroll up his backside, and they're dwarfs at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you try and fight this, you're going to do badly.
Yeah, you're not going to come out on top.
So I think it's worth mentioning that is an interesting build, but I can't actually really fault it much.
No, I can't either. I would like to see it in action. It'd be very, very interesting to watch.
Yeah. So yeah, Chaos to Rica, nice.
Chaos to Rica.
Bright colours as well.
Bright colours. Yeah. Let's have a look at the names.
Red, white, and blue. Nice. Keylor Navas. Yeah, he's Costa Rican.
Oh wow.
Joe Campbell. Oh yeah. You got Paolo One Chop on there.
Yep, he's there. Yep, is that those look Costa Ricans? Like, yep. I reckon 8 out of 10 for myself.
Yeah.
Good, solid.
Mainly for the inclusion of Paolo One Chop.
Yes, it only takes one chop.
Yeah, he could have had Paul Two Chop, but he's not Costa Rican.
No.
2 rerolls, Chaos, 2 rerolls, 3 Chaos Warriors. It's the interesting start for the Mino.
Yes, we all have a good
Will
Mino
it work
start.
well?
Probably not.
Would I do it? Absolutely.
Yes, 100%. It's so much fun doing it that way. Love it.
This is you, Rain. This is you, Rain.
If you're still there.
Rusky business.
Like it. Don't want the green, but like it.
I mean, the problem here is that they are Russian teams. It's very easy to think that this could be like auto names. I know it actually isn't because Ivan Drago.
Oh no! She chanced it instantly. For reference, all the players on my team are fictional TV/movie Russians. Fair.
That makes sense.
Absolutely fine. Now,
Nico Bellic, video game. He wasn't Russian, you know.
Pavel Chekhov, he was Russian.
Yeah, he was Russian. Yeah, Nico wasn't Russian. I'm sure he was more Eastern European. He was like Albanian or something.
Apparently, Mighty Simo could Ivan Vanko.
Ivan Vanko, yeah, he's definitely a Russian from something.
Yeah, I don't know where from.
Anyway, we can't really fault the theme.
No, that's brilliant.
I think it's 7. It's the build, mate. As a Kislev player,
Yeah.
2 blitzers, 2 catchers, rest linemen, take it to 11, 4 rerolls, no apothecary. It's the build.
Yeah.
It's the build that I think I actually go 1 catcher because they save a little bit, so I get that apothecary earlier. But it's how you build Khemri, how you build Slan. Is it a tournament? Is it a tournament build in a short space of time? This is the build that takes time to develop. So this is the second season build.
Yeah.
Maybe
Apparently,
the 3 catches single blitzer build, but I do approve of it. Can't argue with it. 4 rerolls, you need them.
Yes.
And obviously, she is joining the Brotherhood of Bounce officially.
Yes.
With
Congrats.
the Kislev plate. So yeah, I mean, I approve. I got to give that an 8, really.
Ivan Vanko apparently is Whiplash from Iron Man 2.
Yes.
There we go. That's it. I would never have guessed that. Anyway.
And he was Russian.
Yes.
This is not my bird.
Next, Kalmar. Is that a country?
Kalima.
I guess.
Kalima. It's from a film. I can't remember what film it is.
Right, that's Indiana Jones, isn't it?
Possibly.
I've never played Kislev before, so took a recommended build. No, that's a fair recommended build.
It's the recommend. Do you know, Rain? It's the build I'd recommend because they're a really bad team.
Mm-hmm.
They are basically crap humans when you start with them.
With some legs.
Until you get them going. So that's a team. That's a build that gets going.
Yeah.
The problem is that you've only got 5 games, so you might not get going.
Yeah, true.
Simo's on this team, you know.
Yeah, Simo's on here somewhere. Yeah, he's
It's
there.
the double werewolf, double flesh golem, double white, no ghoul build. No ghoul build.
Like it.
It's the fighty build. Build, isn't it?
I can imagine that being a theme.
2 rerolls, 2 fan factor. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Could do well.
In terms of
not convinced by the theme. I'm going to only give it a 4.
I was going to say 3, but fair enough.
Last up, Scumfield Wednesday.
Scumfield Wednesday. Now this.
I mean, it's definitely a football theme.
Definitely a football theme, and it is included as all the Fritz the Foted.
Fetid.
Fetid. I didn't realise there's an O in it. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on.
Ewan Rotson there. Dusty Bess. Nice.
David Exley. Sam Watling. Max Harnwell.
I like that one.
Untoward.
Yeah.
Mouldy Mallison, Farty Flegg, Woozy Wolfie, and Blistered Bowden. Now, you know what?
Just the theme. I like it.
I like the theme. I can't give you...
It's not national.
It's
a
not
6,
national,
isn't it?
so
It's strong.
Strong.
But it's fun.
It's a strong 6, but you needed a proper...
Nurgle, man. You know, the four warriors, single pesticle, beast and Nurgle, 2 rerolls. It's going to go horribly early on, but it's Nurgle. That's what happens.
That's Nurgle, yeah. Lovely. And then finally into the schedule. And it's so Scumfield Wednesdays versus Amazonian Babylonians.
Fucking 3-0 to the Babylonians, I'm afraid.
Yeah, just pick up the ball and run. Just don't, keep picking up the ball, run, and don't go near the beast.
Yeah.
Simple as that. That should be a Kislev win, but don't get me wrong, I've lost to fresh Nurgle as Amazons before. It happens.
It's hard work. Kalima versus Short Blokes. So, yeah, I kind of fancy the Chorfs on this one.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Just.
Just remind myself what Kalima was again.
The Fighty Necro.
Fighty Necro versus this should
be
be
very fighty Chorfs.
Yes, this should be a Chorf win, I reckon. Just to drag them in whilst murdering everything in the past. So
yeah.
Fair enough. And then finally, Rusky Business versus Chaos Dorica.
Now this one it's a good start actually.
Yeah.
Because you've got the reroll advantage, you've got the gamesmanship advantage. You can actually play this quite well. It has the possibility to go bollocks.
Yep.
However, if a few wild animals go in your favour, his rerolls are going to get burned easily. You've got 4 of them. I mean, that'll still be gone by turn 4, Rain. So
Yeah.
don't think you've got enough because you haven't. Yeah, it could go well. I think it's a draw, that.
I reckon it's going to be a draw as well. There's just these two teams, apart from the more strength on the chaos,
You've got more agility.
you've got more agility and the ability to leap, and sometimes the leap can just be perfection.
Yeah. Yeah, it can just get them in the right place. However, it also can go horribly wrong. Like, there are going to be a lot of burnt rerolls here.
Yes,
It's
I'm
going to be a
glad.
reroll graveyard.
Yeah, Rain, be glad you got 4. Put it that way.
You're going to be like turn 5. I wish I'd got 5
Yes, you probably are. And
because
on
Kislev are bastards for that, right?
yes, absolutely. And on that note, it is time to end. That is it. We are done.
Well, no.
Wait,
I think there is something more to do here.
is it?
We've now seen all the teams.
Yes.
We've seen some strong naming. I mean, I think El Salvador and the Swedes nailed it.
Yes.
Absolutely nailed it. Have you ever seen that a Netflix program Nailed It, where they make cakes that try and copy, like, amateurs that are bad try and copy like a professional cake maker?
God,
that level of that, it's hilarious. That level of nailed it. They come out, they show off this cake, and they're like, nailed it, and you're like, mate, that looks like a turd. Quality programming, well worth a watch.
Anyway,
If you need light and stupid, I think you've seen everybody. We've kind of seen where the draws are going to go.
Yes.
Who do you think? Let's make an early who's got this in the bag.
because they're all fresh teams, it's very, very, very difficult to say. So this obviously this system of game, it's a normal league in terms of how each divisions ran, or actually each groups ran. So
Yeah.
In terms of like overall winner of the World Cup, we say, yeah, overall winner.
Yeah, overall winner. Now, so let's. So there's a big one in this division. When you go through the whole schedule, Amazonian Babylonians do not play the Chaos Dwarfs till round 5.
Shit.
I think that puts them in. No, that puts them in a good shout.
Yeah, so I mean, shit.
They've got time to get a bit of block up.
Yes,
Might
absolutely.
Chance to survive against it. So, Amazons.
Amazonian Babylonians.
I'm liking them. I think this group's going to be kind to them. The rest of them have got nothing to stop them. They should do well.
Yes.
In the first one, I mean, the dwarfs in it. They're dwarfs.
Yeah, the old dwarfs.
There's a lot of dodge in that league. It could go bad. It's going to go badly.
Yes.
If you're that, I actually, I mean, I know I'm obviously going to toot my own horn, but I think in Division B,
yeah,
it's actually really, really tight. I think if I can get through the humans, I've actually got a good shout, and I think Ben will do well with them Wood Elves.
Yeah, Ben's going to do well with them Wood Elves.
I think Emily's, depends if she can get to grips with Skaven. I'm pretty sure she's played him before. She could do well.
Or if she hasn't, David has a lot as well. So he can help.
In Division 3, B, C, there's no clear favourite. That's a spicy division.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all. To be fair, it's Day Norse, and he bloody hates them.
Does he hate Norse? I had no idea he has.
He despises Norse, apparently.
I didn't know he had such feelings on it. I reckon this is going to be a surpriser.
This could go anywhere, couldn't it?
It's either going to be, for me, Unwin, Damo, or David. Probably. Yeah. Honestly, I'll go.
Well, you're gonna get a fruity team sneaking through here. I think Trolland could do well.
It could do indeed.
I mean, I think it's gonna be a tricky one. So overall winner, I'm gonna side with them dwarfs.
Cool.
Because dwarfs.
Yeah.
Because it's no fun.
Yeah, absolutely not. Kind of fun. That's bullshit.
No.
And then
not allowed.
Is that everything now?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that is. Is it done?
Now you are free to go for it.
Yes, I've literally just started, like, my eyes just sort of feel like I've got.
I can see. We can see. We're all feeling tired.
Some lead weights have just been attached to my eyelids and just dragging them down.
Yes, down.
Anyway, well, thank you everyone for watching. I'll post this up on YouTube in a bit. Once I've just done some quick encoding. If you do have any suggestions or requests for the Brotherhood bounce, I'm more open to them than I said. But so either post comments on the YouTube channel, message me directly, do whatever.
Yeah,
If you
come and join us. Be a pundit.
yeah, come along, be a pundit. We're more than welcome. We do like our
Was
pundits
it
here.
500 bits? 500 bits. Yeah. Be a
Oh,
pundit.
maybe. I might charge
No.
people for it.
No, it's hard enough to bloody find him as it is.
Yeah. Anyway, but have a wonderful evening, everyone. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and enjoy the World Cup because this is going to be a fucking fun one.
This is going to be a roller coaster, isn't it? It's going to be good.
Absolutely. Thank you and good night.